All right, everybody, welcome to this month's feature. My name is Hunter Willis, and today we're going over those November updates. The feature, of course, is our series for Apptio, where we're going over our new and recent product updates, right, to keep our customers and everybody informed of what's great, what's new, what's going on. And this month, it's conference season, right? We're heading into AWS reInvent, as well as we just had our TBMC 2022 conference in Austin, Texas this year. It was an absolutely wonderful event. We had so many great keynote sessions, a lot of information from our customers, as well as some of the leaders here in our organization. And today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go over some of our recent updates for ApptioOne, Cloudability, and Targetprocess, and review some of the content and information that was going on there at TBMC 2022. Do want to let you know that virtual experience is going on right now, so you can go online at tbmconference.org and sign up. But do keep an eye out for next year around this time, or maybe around September. If you're listening right now, it's a great time to go ahead, put that calendar invite on your Outlook calendar for September next year. To remember to register and check out the information for it's usually in late October, early November conference for TBMC if you're interested. And so, in reviewing those keynote sessions, right, the first one I want to touch on was that great session made by Jeremy Ung and Eugene Kostov on how Apptio is helping our customers lead with certainty in uncertain times. We know there's a lot of change coming to the economy, and we have concerns coming from all of our customers, everybody that we talk to, and we're doing more and more to help them prove out that value that IT is bringing to the business, get more value out of their investments into IT and their operations as a whole, as well as being able to pivot and make decisions faster, right? Because they have operational frameworks and solutions to support those through their organizations. So that was a great keynote session, and obviously a great theme for the conference right now, looking at everything that's going on. So the next one I want to touch on, we did speak with IDEO and MetLife about how they're optimizing their tech spend, again, how they're preparing for this volatility and things going on, the things that they're expecting for the future as well, and again, how they're preparing for that and ways that will help them make faster decisions. And we had PayPal, Takeda, and Zuoro talking about how FinOps and enhanced visibility extends accountability to the total cost of running cloud, right? And how they're building their cloud operations and incorporating not just their cloud bills, right, into the cost models for their organizations and determining their value, but also the operational costs, right, supporting solutions, personnel costs, etc., into that kind of total cost of operations for cloud and their IT organization. Right, again, really, really important to be able to bring in that total operational cost to get a true understanding of the value that you're bringing. UPS, again, a great conversation with them, driving digital transformation and supercharging financial agility, this ability to make decisions faster, right, by being prepared and having an understanding that they're coming. Right, so UPS walked us through how they do that and how Apptio is helping them empower them to do that. We also had a great conversation. This is so upcoming. We have a lot of enthusiasm around these integrations, right? But we spoke with Lowe's Corporation about their Targetprocess and ApptioOne integration, right? As far as their product organization goes, right? Their agile practice. This session really about being able to tie your agile practice into the operational practice of IT and understanding the value that agile is bringing to IT from a productivity perspective, a product perspective, and of course a cost perspective, right? Being able to see the investments that you're making into your agile portfolios, right, and how those are bringing value to the IT organization and bringing a return on investment. So it's really, really, again, these are very important concepts to tie in when you're talking about being able to show on the whole how IT is bringing value to the business, and also being able to accurately plan and forecast for the future. All right, so we're going to touch on some November updates here. What we're going to do, we had at TBMC, we went over a lot of updates, a lot of the newer and recent updates. We also did have some few new product updates and announcements at TBMC, so we're going to go over those as well. We have a lot to cover here in a very short period of time, so we've had a lot of these on the feature already. Okay, so I'm going to touch on some of the things that we've already talked about at a high level, but again, just remember, TBM conference, we dive into the use cases and the solutions that we have here in more in depth, and also our customers are talking about how they solve their problems using the features and solutions that we have, and other, organic knowledge and practice that they brought to the table with those things, right? So without further ado to that, right, we're going to go ahead and dive into it. The theme, of course, for TBM conference this year was leading with certainty in uncertain times. We did that with deeper insights, and we're going to start there with Cloudability Rightsizing Explorer. Again, we touched on Rightsizing Explorer here on the feature. This is that single pane of glass to be able to sort and filter right-sizing recommendations, to be able to get a faster time to value and reducing waste across the entire cloud footprint for your organization. We also have the Cloudability container cost amortization. We did touch on this again in a past episode, but this is really that capability to see your actual costs of running containers in the cloud, of being able to compare that to the list cost to understand, the savings that your pricing with AWS is bringing, as well as, again, being able to really factor in that total actual cost of your running your cloud program. Integrated investment planning being rolled into ApptioOne. Okay, so this comes with ApptioOne. It's a collaborative platform for project owners, program managers, and departmental budget owners, right? That helps plan, budget, and track expenses over time. And again, we're going to touch on in just a minute how this is tied in with Targetprocess, but this is key, just so essential to being able to maintain and plan for optimizing your budgets, right? Planning for the future, and seeing how changes in your IT organization can impact costs, right? And determine which decisions are the best ones to make over time. Again, increasing that ability to make fast decisions in efficient manners. We had improvements to Apptio BI, the storytelling and customizations. Again, this is one that we've touched on already, where customers can tell a story with reports, visually, organizationally, or with cross-portfolio data sources in Apptio BI. And then we also had the interactivity enhancements, where they're increasing accessibility for viewers, right? Driving engagement with better analysis and having more interactive and customizable experiences for viewers, right? Which is enabling Apptio BI to help stakeholders tell a more complex story in less space within the organization. Okay, so the next thing we're going to touch on here, how we're leading with certainty in uncertain times and helping our customers do just that, is surfacing business value. Okay, so we have our ROI tracking for Rightsizing Actions in Cloudability. This is a new one, right? This is coming in December of 2022. And what this is doing is bringing the ability to have cloud users prioritize recommendations, so like the rightsizing recommendations within Cloudability, that'll bring the biggest impact, okay? And then hold teams accountable and incentivize action for those resources, right? As we know, the FinOps Foundation has touched on multiple times about how actually implementing rightsizing, right, and making optimization changes is one of the hardest things to get DevOps teams to do to maintain like a FinOps practice, right? So this goes further to helping realize savings and optimization in the cloud from an operational perspective, and also, again, lets you track that value that rightsizing recommendations, right, once they're implemented, bring over time. And then we have our Better Together story with ApptioOne in Targetprocess. It's really important to understand this. This really is super unique. It's bringing a holistic solution to the industry where we're tying in your agile portfolio, right? And all of the different programs that you have that are being run with from your agile practice, and tying that into a cost model, right? And now you can take the agile information from Targetprocess and tie that in to IT planning and vice versa, so that you can have a holistic budget that includes your agile portfolio and your agile practice information, right, from the enterprise perspective, along with what's going on in IT planning. This is a really, really big deal. It's very, I should say, there's a fast time to value with this as well, right? And it synchronizes with Jira and other solutions. Targetprocess does too, so you can bring, if you're using another solution, at the team level, you can bring that data easily into Targetprocess, and then basically track your track just about most of the aspects that are going on with your agile operations, your agile practice within the organization, and then roll up, have an understanding of how those operations are affecting your budget, and then be able to tie that to the value that they're bringing at the product and portfolio level. So then we have our Apptio BI content library enhancements, where, again, this is bringing a faster time to value for all users from that Apptio BI reporting perspective. This is especially beneficial for end users when it comes to the guidance and enablement and education, okay? It's less time spent creating reports and more time spent sharing valuable data and collaborating. Okay, so basically adding more reports, faster time to value, that in more ways, essentially, to get going faster through out-of-the-box options in Apptio BI. So really, really important to understand that as well. Lastly, we have the category of accelerating business agility, and this one has a really new announcement in here. We're announcing the release of our cloud financial planning product. The beta is going to be happening early next year for our existing customers, so reach out to Apptio if you have questions about that or are interested in joining the beta program for this. So what this is essentially we're adding a whole new set of features to Cloudability that's going to be an add-on to Cloudability as an option, right? That's including a comprehensive level of details and cost modeling, enabling team inputs and changes to plans via a robust collaboration framework, okay? What we've done is we said, when you look at planning and forecasting solutions, they normally take a set of data that you've already your billing data from the past and just kind of extrapolate that into the future. But cloud financial planning is enabling a framework to have you add new costs, right? Incorporate inorganic growth based on, planned expansion of different regions for your sales teams, for instance. Basically, however you want to incorporate new or anticipated growth into your cloud budgeting, right? For the future, cloud financial planning gives you a framework to essentially have flexible planning, accurate forecasting that comes along with that, and then we give you the tools to be able to track the spend to plan, right, as your implementation progresses and continues right after it starts, to be able to hold teams accountable for their spend, right, and track that progress against your plan. So really, it's all about creating accurate forecasts, building comprehensible, flexible plans, and enabling team accountability for cloud costs over time. And again, there's going to be more coming out about this. We're definitely going to have a lot of information coming towards the beginning into the middle of next year. So look out for that in the future there. But we are, again, just really excited to announce that beta is coming soon. So for Targetprocess, we have those solution library templates. Justin Mann was on the feature here a couple of months ago, and we talked about the solution library templates and how those work, what those are, but basically just bringing a whole lot of out-of-the-box practice templates to Targetprocess to easily be able to get going with the solution. Again, it's all about that faster time to value in your Agile practice. There's a lean budgeting solution that is going to be available in Q1 next year for Targetprocess, and this is going to deliver a lot of agility for businesses at the portfolio level and provide deeper insights for value realization. Lean portfolio budgeting is basically what it's doing is providing portfolio managers with these capabilities they need to apply industry best practices to continuously optimize the portfolio. So it is tying into that lean practice format. Okay. And then lastly, and again, this is really exciting for Targetprocess, we have a beta now in later this quarter in December. It's going to be going live, right? Our Azure DevOps integration with Targetprocess. So Jira and Azure DevOps are some of the most commonly used tools to manage a Agile practice. And Targetprocess now is going to include that Azure DevOps integration along with the Jira integration that it already has for syncing the Agile, basically tracking your Agile portfolio progress at the team level. So that's all for today. Again, my name's Hunter Willis. Do comment down below if you like what you see here. Keep in mind, do keep a watch out for TBMC 2023 next year. If you're interested in attending the conference, head on over to tbmconference.org now if you want to see more information, or if you can register for the currently in progress online experience as well. And as always, for new product updates and enhancements, check out the Help Center via the Help widget in your Apptio solution portfolio when you log into Apptio Solutions. it's under the What's New section for each of the individual products. And there's screenshots, information there. You can also head over to the Apptio community, which is available for our customers for more information, as well as video walkthroughs. There's a great community of active people that are always helping others troubleshoot problems as well. And we have dedicated team members that are in there as well answering questions. So again, like, share, comment down below if you have any questions or want to reach out to us. Thanks again for watching today. And we will see you next time.